Hi everyone. Today we're going to discuss percent increase and percent decrease. Now you may have heard of this if people are talking about the stock market and said, hey, I had a 5% increase in stocks, or I get a 2% pay raise. Today we're going to figure out how they calculate that. So percent change, percent increase or decrease, it's the difference of the values. So it's the change divided by the original. Notice that they're the same formula, just one's going to be a positive value. So a positive value means we go up and we increase our money, or we increase the value of something. And percent decrease means we start higher and we wind up lower. So let's look at an example how to go about finding percent increase or decrease. And here's the three-step method that I like to use. So first, find the change, find the difference between the original and the new. Then we're going to divide by what the original amount was, and then we have to convert from a fraction to a decimal to a percent. So let's say I ask if 6 is increased to 10. So we go from 6 to 10, find the percent increase. Now this is an increase because we're going up. Step 1 tells us to find the difference. So new minus original, 10 minus 6. Step 2 says divide that by the original, so 10 minus 6 divided by 6. So we have 4 divided by 6. I converted it to a simplified fraction, which we're going to see actually is not necessary. And now this says find the percent increase, and 2/3 is not a percent, it's a fraction. So we got to convert to a percent. 2/3, we can do long division or divide using a calculator, which is 0.67, which is 67%. So if you go from a class average of 60 to a class average of 100, you go up 67%. Or if you go from $6 an hour to $10 an hour in your job, you get a 67% raise. Now, let's talk about what happens if we decrease. We're going to follow the same process. So we find the change where we do new minus original. We divide that by the original. And notice here it's negative. So 6 minus 10 is negative. Negative indicates a decrease. I'm not going to convert this to a simplified fraction because I don't need to. I just need to convert it to a percent. So convert to a decimal. This is negative 4/10. It's a 40% decrease. So if I go from having 10 of something to 6, I lost 40%. Now, the last really important thing to notice is I used the same two numbers. I used from 6 to 10 and from 10 to 6, and their percentages were different because it all depends upon which one was the original. So it matters if I go from 6 to 10, I'm going up 66%, but if I go down from 10 to 6, I'm only going down 40%. So the direction of the change, whether it's an increase or decrease, it matters for what the percent is. They are not interchangeable. And that is percentage increase and percentage decrease.